Hello and welcome to Council Recap, where we take the content of the City Council meetings and give you the breakdown. I'm Kayla Moeller. We're going to head straight into the resolution portion of the meeting this week. Resolution number 8286 was pulled for further discussion. The intent of this resolution is to establish a 24-hour parking restriction on Saturdays and Sundays on the south side of 116th Street from Grevillea Avenue to about 85 feet west of Hawthorne Boulevard. Due to inappropriate activity, some residents made the parking restriction request, and City Council will be looking into the matter further to discuss all possible options and present them at a future meeting. Next, resolution number 8290 was passed to amend the Code of Ethics and Conduct for elected officials. The amendment is to add a section stating an appointed or elected city official should not solicit campaign contributions directly from an employee. Then, in the ordinances portion of the meeting, Ordinance 2223 was adopted to clarify certain language related to zone boundaries. This will allow low buildings to cross zone boundary lines, but will require each portion of the development to follow the more restrictive development regulations. Next, in the general matters portion, the City Council had an overview presentation of the American Rescue Plan Act funding. The City of Hawthorne will be receiving $30.5 million in fiscal recovery funds. Council will be providing direction to the city manager on priorities and solicit feedback from the public and local businesses to get an idea on the best course of action to allocate funds. Then, Council approved an appointment of the Interim Human Resources Director, Irma Yusefia, as labor negotiator with respect to the Hawthorne Executive Group, the Hawthorne Municipal Employees Association, the Hawthorne Police Management and Supervisory Group, and the Hawthorne Police Officers Association. The city manager's consent calendar had a few items this week. Council accepted a grant for ADA-compliant sidewalk purposes, which will allow the city a 216-square-foot easement for a driveway on 12410 Wilkie Avenue. Then Council approved progress payment number 3 to United Stormwater, Inc. for Phase 2 of the Street Inlet Improvement Project. This progress payment will include the needed tools, labor costs, and equipment required in accordance with the plans and specifications. Next, Council approved progress payment number 4 to Cialik Contractors Corporation, DBA Shannon of Downey, California, for the Prairie Avenue Improvement Project Phase 2. This project includes widening part of the intersection at Prairie and Rosecrans, adding a bike lane, and overlaying the avenue with asphalt and improving the storm drains. Then Council approved a proposal with LDM Associates, Inc. through June 30th, 2026 to provide professional services necessary to administer and implement the CDBG and Home Investment Partnership programs. They also authorized the city manager to create, execute, amend, and keep record of documents necessary to administer a professional service agreement with LDM. In the city attorney's consent calendar, one claim was denied and one claim was approved, and the remaining 2 items were pulled for a future agenda. Well, that's it for the meeting this week. Thank you for joining us for Council Recap. Remember, you can always watch the City Council meetings in their entirety by going to www.youtube.com and searching for Hawthorne Community Television. Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you next time.